Okay, so we have moved along and I'm back down on the floor now, and now I'm pointing at the Google Sheets icon, and that's this green one right here. So again, you're going to find many similar things to docs and slides when you get to Sheets. So to create a sheet, guess what? You can create it from the Drive, or you can go to the Waffle or the Grid in Gmail. And I actually did remember to change this one. So again, your Google Sheets, that's your spreadsheet, your Microsoft Excel, but Google form. So you're going to share it the exact same way that you share docs and slides. So you click on the button, you can either allow people to edit, or you can allow them just to view it. So it depends on how you want to do it, but there is no suggesting like there was with Google Docs. You can highlight text or a cell, and then you can add a comment, and there will be a little yellow box that shows up in the corner when there is a comment, excuse me, on a Google Sheet. So this is actually, the activity is using a Google Sheet for what we call a parking lot, so that if you're in a session and you really don't want, let's just say, somebody to use the Zoom chat, and you have moderators like I do today who are very graciously answering all of your questions, you can use what we call a Google Sheet and make it something that is shareable, where people can type in their answers. Also, it allows everybody else to see the question and the answer. So if I highlight this, copy the address.
Paige, I put it in chat already.
Okie dokie, but I was going to pull it up so I could see the questions. So anyway, I can see there are some questions. A shared document can be placed under your personal folder, and just remember that you can share, if you share a folder with someone, okay, that means anything in that folder can be viewed by whoever you're sharing the folder to. If you only want someone to have access to a document or slide or sheet or whatever, then you're only going to share that specific item with them. Okay, so all of this entire presentation is going to be located on our IIT website, and this recording as well. So the one beautiful thing, like I said, about Google is that you do not have to worry about saving, or if you know, something happens, there's always a copy. So if you notice up here at the top next to help, it says last edit was seconds ago. You also can open the history of it, so you can see who made suggestions, and who or when it was last saved. So Deborah, if you're importing Excel but formulas are not retained in a Google Sheet, did you, okay, so I have two questions. My guess is you imported it and then you opened it as a Google Sheet. So in other words, did you convert it? Because you generally have an option over here under File to convert to. And the answer to the question with the subfolders is yes. Neil. So anytime you want to share a doc, a slide, or a sheet, You're going to click on the option at the top, the button, whether it's blue, yellow, or green. When you open this, you now can see, you can add people specifically, and you can choose whether they view, edit, or comment. Or if you just want to get a link to share with the entire class, you're going to click on change. You would change it to anyone with the link. And because I wanted all of you all to be able to type on this sheet, you have to allow it to be editor. So anyone with the link can be an editor, which means they can change the document as it stands.